What time is it? Right. Guys, I'm gonna start because I know you're going to be watching this video later on. So she's gonna start. So today I'm going to be talking about dating apps because I receive a lot of questions from people about dating apps and what to look out for. Which ones are the best ones? So I can only advise on the ones that I've used. Okay. Only the ones I've used. I hope the volume is alright. I hope the volume is okay. Oh, how do I check that? If you're watching, can you just leave a comment? Just let me know if the volume is fine. I'm not sure. Because, listen, I'm not sure if the volume is great. What is wrong? I hope the volume is okay. Otherwise, people won't hear a thing at all. Gosh, let's sort this out. Sort this out. I think this is the volume. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, I think volume is alright. I don't think volume is fine. Yeah. How are you, everybody? I can't see anyone. I can't see whether there's people on this live. I can't tell. I cannot see anything, to be honest. But I've put the comments on. So the only way I will know that someone is watching is when they leave a comment. But if you're not going to leave a comment, it's still okay, as long as you're watching. So this video today is about what to look out for when you are using dating apps. I know a lot of people say dating apps don't work. They don't work. They don't work. I use a dating app and I found a good man on the dating app. That's why I talk about it all the time. Okay. So I'm going to tell you about the secrets to watch out for to avoid wasting your time on a dating app. So this is going to be very detailed. So only one person. That's fine. Thank you very much. They will come and watch later. Thank you very much. I'm going to share Choco. People will watch later on. So I'm just going to do this video so that later on people can watch. It's just a question that everybody is asking. So this is going to be here and it's going to be very detailed. So I'm going to start. I'm not going to wait for people to come. Okay. So today I'm going to be talking about dating applications. Do they work? The answer is yes, because I use them and I found success on it. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about the red flags that you need to watch out for so that you don't waste your time. Okay. And I always talk about subscribing. Subscribing is the best way you can do to increase your user experience, to maximize your user experience. So in that way, you can delete, you can block people that you don't want to talk to. You can talk to those people that you want to talk to, like that. Okay. So that's the most important thing why subscribing is very important. So look at the profile quality and the red flags. Profiles that are not complete. Someone have just written something that is not complete. They didn't even put their time. They don't even care how their profile looks. It's not even complete. It's not even they didn't even put any effort to explain to people who they are. That one is a red flag, and you don't even need to waste time on those ones. Some profiles are too good to be true. They'll be telling you that I own a yacht, I own a mansion in this country, I've got this. Thank you, Linda. I've got this thing in this country, I've got a house, I've got a car. There is no man who is going to expose himself by telling people what he has, the wealth which he has. Okay? No normal man in this world, even me as a woman, I don't want men to know how much I'm worth. I keep it a secret. I don't want them to know. So any man who comes on a dating app and start bragging about all the wealth that he has, it's a red flag. Block them. Block very fast. Okay? They are very vague and that's not true. Because there's no one who's going to be telling you that I own the type of cars, these latest cars. I don't even know their names because I don't have one, but you know them. It's a lie. Okay. To be honest with you, a good man will come wearing simple things, not even labeled. You wouldn't even know that he has so much money because they don't want people to know. Okay. So they just want people to love them for who they are. So the overly polished profiles, overly polished pictures, or pictures as well, they could be very old pictures. It means someone has not even taken like their time to present a good looking profile, right? So all those profiles that are too good to be true, profiles that someone did not even finish writing, we don't even know who they are. You are busy trying to text him, can you please complete your profile? Who are you? Where do you live? Do you have children? Do you have your wife? Do you have this? All those things, they should have written them on the profile. If they didn't write them, block them. They're not serious at all. So you don't need the profiles that are vague. They are confusing. Okay, they are confusing, so you don't know whether they're in or out, whether they're here, they're on the profile to look for a decent relationship or not. So those ones, block them. Right. Group photos. Someone is posting post photos on a group of friends, and they say, I'm the one in the middle. Block them. Block. They're not even serious. Hakuna kunyengerera ngoni dzashe, there's nothing like that. No, ladies, don't even fall for that comment Ngoni has put there. That's not true. Anything, if someone is posted a group photo, that person is not serious. Okay, because if you really want to go on a dating app and you want people to know you, you will know that it has to be about you, not about the group pictures. Those people like that, they are fake. It's either they're married, so that when their wife catches them, they'll be like, no, it's not. It's I put a group photo. I was not even serious about it. So don't take them serious. They're just playing out. Pictures that are not clear, all those ones, block them. Okay? Their messaging behavior. Right. You go on an app, you try to chat them up. They chat, and then later on, they disappear. Or if you chat, they don't respond 5, 6 days. Block them. They're not interested, or maybe they're chatting to other people. They're not even interested. If they're not arranging a date, they're still not interested as well. Okay. So don't waste your time with them. Okay. Some of them, they appear to be very nice and they'll be so quick to try to move things forward. Oh, I want you to be my girlfriend. The reason why some people end up in rubbish relationships is because you bypass this dating phase where you need to know someone. The dating phase is just the knowing someone. There's no contract there. It's just a matter of just knowing who's who. Who are you? Okay, you said you're Martin. What do you do? Are you married? Do you have children? All that kind of thing. That's all it is. Are they serious about what they're looking for? Are they just here just to while up time? Or what is it? Who are they? That's the dating. There's no relationship there. But the problem is you guys, ladies, I have to address you because you are the one with problems. You go from meeting someone in the streets straight into a relationship. You don't know who that person is. That's why I come and talk about dating, because you miss that phase. That dating phase is the one that you've missed. That's why you're in that situation. The reason why the dating phase is very important. You screen out rubbish men. Out. They're not saving you. They're out. I'm sorry if I'm using rubbish men, but those that are not worth your time, you take them out. Why? Because you've allowed yourself time for dating, time for socializing, time for getting to know who they are. Okay? That's why you are now able to say, this guy, I'm not going to have him. He's out. Okay? Because of so many reasons. Probably they are not on time, they are not responding, they don't show any interest, their bio is not straightforward. When they are book an appointment, they don't even attend on time. Thanks, Tanya, how are you? So those are just wasting your time. Okay, so they start love bombing you. Okay, they want you to believe that, my God, I found what I was looking for. They want you to believe that God has answered your prayer. How? Because they are pushing things forward very fast. They don't give you time to engage your brain. Okay? Immediately they want to declare, we are not, can we be boyfriend and girlfriend? Ladies, you are the one who holds the brakes in that relationship. The brakes You are the one in charge. You are the one controlling the pace of that relationship, not him, but you. Okay. You can only say yes to moving forward with the relationship when you feel that this person has already um, ticked quite a number of boxes. Sometimes you don't, 10 out of 10, I don't think we can get someone who is 10 out of 10 on everything. But you get someone who is maybe 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably they're okay. Some of us who are in our 50s, I can take up to 6. 6 boxes ticked, 4, I can let them go with those ones. Very important. So that phase of dating, that's where you can only find that out. But if you rush into a relationship, you're rushing into problems because you don't know this person at all. Some of those good, they have anger issues. And can you imagine if you just rush into a relationship and then before you know it, you're engaged, you've introduced him to everybody. You don't even know their mental health. Are they okay? Okay. You know what? When I used to go on a dating app, I used to ask myself, why is men ask me used to ask me that question, and I asked them as well, why is this fine man single? The same way they're asking me. I just want to find out why. Because no man, no good man is hanging around roaming around in the streets. That's true. There is no good man who is roaming around in the street. There's something, okay, to explain it to them. Why am I single? Why am I on? Okay, that's why I started talking about my divorce and all that. Okay, because there's no one who is good who is roaming around the streets. Some people are single because they made a choice that they want to be on their own for some time, and then later on they can they will start dating. Okay, so their messaging behavior, what they're looking for on a dating app, if it's not clear, you don't have any time. You don't have time to entertain them. Just block them. Anyone who is not planning to meet you, who's not planning to meet you on a date, they are out. That's the whole idea. If you miss the dating phase and go from meeting someone in the street into a relationship, that's disaster. That's total disaster. Dating should be like 3, 6 months. I would say maybe at least 3 months of dating, getting to know each other, going places. Nothing to do with going to bed and being going into all those sexual activities. No, no, nothing like that. You're just getting to know each other. You go out, activities, maybe travel together, maybe go for all those farmers markets, movies, and things like that, just to know who is this guy. They're also wanting to know who is this girl. So if you miss that dating phase, you're just wasting your time. That's why you end up in a relationship that you start regretting. What really happened? Where did I go wrong? Where you went wrong is you missed that dating phase where you need to decide whether you want to be with that person or not. Very important. Very, very important. Okay. Signs that someone is a scammer. Let's just talk about it. Okay. If you want to know that someone is scamming you, they're talking about I love you very quickly. I love you. I know we use it casually as me being an African. Most African men, they just say it. They don't even know what that means. Okay. Saying I love you to someone is deep. That statement you should never say it. You know, like when I started dating other races, I realized that you don't just say I love you to someone. When someone starts telling you that they love you, they do. Okay? When they say they love you, they do. Okay? But some people they just you say I love you. You love me, you don't even know me. When? How? Why do you love me? You don't know me at all. So when did this start? What have I done for you to tell me that you love me that much? That's a scammer right there. Okay. They start requesting money. On this one, ladies. I don't know how to tell you about money. The scammers, they're looking for polished women like you. Someone who is polished, someone who professes that he's educated, he's got a job or a business, whatever. They are looking for women like that to scam them. I tell you, those guys are polished. They wear high-end perfumes, high-end aftershaves, good clothes, properly trimmed, everything spot on. They're there for a business. They want money. Yes, they are looking for money. That's what they want. So if you're that girl who is always obsessed with the guys who are looking that good, you're a target. Okay. It's nice for a guy to look good. But ladies, we start to engage our brain. We start wearing our detective hat. Yes, you wear it all the time. You put your detective hat on. Who is this guy? Yeah. Because some of them are scammers like that. And most of the time it's correct, it's true. You know, if you have watched what's this remember that's um Tinder Swindler, that movie. If you've never watched it, go and watch it. I talk about it all the time because it is very relevant to my type of content. Tinder Swindler on Netflix. Yeah, the guy packaged himself very well, and he managed to get the bag from ladies. Why? Because they get obsessed by someone wearing designer clothes and all that rubbish. That's why women, we fall for it. And when we fall for it, we start sponsoring that lifestyle. And before we know it, we've lost all our life savings. Right. So watch out for those ones. They will tell you, I love you very quickly. They will tell you they want to be with you. They want to know your family. If you're not careful, they will even scam your whole family. Right. They will start by just a little thing. I don't have £1. Can you please borrow me £10? Can you please borrow me 100? It keeps on increasing. I never borrow a man even one pound. I don't. If a man asks me for £1, it's a red flag for me. I don't even want. Why don't you have it? Why such a man like you? Why don't you have £1? Why don't you have £10? I don't even give it. Hi, Hilda. I don't even. Irene, how are you doing? Sorry, guys, if I didn't give you a shout out. Lucy, how are you doing? Tanya, if you're still here. Gonzasha was here. I said hi to him. Linda as well. Okay. If a guy doesn't have money, why are you borrowing me? Why? The minute he start telling me that he doesn't have money, he wants to ask me asking me for money, it's a red flag. I have to let them go very quickly. All right? Very quickly, he's a scammer. He's not looking for a relationship. Okay. If they say, if you ask them where they work, it's difficult to tell where they work. I remember this gentleman, the days when I used to date, I asked him for where he works. He actually pulled out a wallet with a number of cards, business cards. I said, this is a professional scammer. And then he started showing me, yes, I work for this, no, because I'm self-employed. I was like, oh, this business cards. So which company do you work for? Are you self-employed or what? Initially he said, yes, I am. I said, what do you do? He couldn't tell me what he does. But then I just looked at him because when we started talking, I started engaging my educated brain on. I was like, I want to see this guy. He thinks he's very clever. Start talking. By the time I finished with him, I just couldn't wait to finish my coffee and leave him because I could tell that this is just a scammer. He's a professional scammer. He saw something in me, but I also saw something in him. And now we're looking at each. We're like studying each other. Like, who is he? Who is she? That was the second coffee that we had. But I really, it was the reason why I really wanted to see him twice or three times because he was lying. So I just wanted to make sure because no one was chatting with me that time. I was like, this one is my case study so that I would teach my ladies about men. So I just used him. So he told me that he was going to get his teeth done. And then he told me this rubbish figure is like 20,000. I was like, come on. I work in the health sector. Which kind of teeth are you getting? That even if you get your teeth removed, the whole set, the bottom and the bottom teeth, that will never cost you 20,000 grand, 20,000 pounds. I just felt like he's just making me a fool and something like that. You need there are times when you need to wear your educated, you engage your brain, that intelligent brain of yours that you normally keep for intelligent conversations. There are some times when you need to use it. Okay, when you're dating, especially if you find someone who thinks they're very smart, you need to outsmart them as well. Okay. Communication style. They ghost you and then they come back. They ghost you and then they come back. They show interest. You chat them up the whole day, the whole night, and you think, oh my God, I think this guy is very lovely. The next morning they have blocked you. They've gone. Yeah. If they do that once, block them so that when they come next time, they have no access. Okay? They have no access because they have no time for them. Safety and privacy. This is very important. Identity verification. They have to verify themselves. A lot of applications, they want you to, they have this verification tool which they use. where I've talked about it and I'll talk about it again. So it's like you go on a phone like this, and then if you click that thing, so you start actually filming your face. Maybe it's a 15-second, just to show to film your face, and then you post it on that platform. So they will verify you. So they will check that live picture of video of yours against your photos. Okay. So if you send very old photos, you won't pass the verification. They have to match that. They have to tell that this is you. If they can't do that, then that's a fake profile. So those profiles that are not verified, don't even waste your time on them. I'll say this and I'll say it again. Never waste your time on profiles that are not verified. Those are just time wasters. Okay. Don't waste your time on someone who is on an app looking for someone to go for activities which they like. For example, they like football, they like going to concerts, they like going places. They just like looking for a plus one, but no relationship. You need to find out if that's what they're looking for, because that's not what you're looking for. If you're looking for that, that's still okay. But if you're looking for a relationship, please don't do that. Okay. You're just wasting your time. Okay. You need someone you get to know more, and maybe there may be a potential of getting into a relationship. Okay. Right. The applications I've used Match.com. I found my man on Match.com, but I've been on Match.com several times over the years, because when I divorced, I was on and off dating apps, and I tell you, it's not easy. Okay. Sometimes I would subscribe, sometimes I wouldn't, but I would say subscription is always the best, because it improves your user experience. You can block wherever you want to block. You can go into incognito mode. You can only chat with those people that you want. You can select if you want to just speak to engineers, you want to speak to business people, you want to just speak to tradesmen. It's all up to you. Okay. Um, that's the beauty of having a verified account. Um, you have all that opportunity to do that. And also, when you're going for dates, you don't go to people's houses. No, you go to public places, you let someone know. Okay. So I used Match.com several times. I used Our Time. Our Time is for us over 50s. Our Time, I think Our Time and Match.com, they are the same company, but Our Time is for over 50s. I've used Elite Singles. I've used Tinder as well. I was on Tinder. All those profiles, you can verify your photo. I've been on Bumble. I've been on Hinge. Guys, I've been on those apps not once, not twice, so many times. And when I was doing it, I was doing it to learn, and whilst I was dating as well. But what I'm sharing with you is some of the things are my own experience, and I don't want you to fall into that. The same mistakes that I've done over the years. Don't do that. Don't waste time on people who are not always ghosting you. People who have got profiles that are not polished, profiles that are not clear. They don't know what they want, and you're texting them to figure out who they are. Don't even waste your time on that. Always learn to strike a conversation. There's nothing wrong, ladies. Because as an African lady, I remember I was when I go on a dating app, I'll just go there and look special, or like I'm a lady, so many have to contact me now. You can actually start yeah, I'm going to actually your comment is a red flag. Yes, it is. Um, sorry, guys. Let me just check these messages. Okay. Catherine, Hilda, Jennifer, how are you doing? Tacos, well, how are you? I don't know whether these people are still here, but hi guys. If I didn't mention your name, hi. So Match.com, our time for over 50s like us. Match also is fine for over 50s. eHarmony, I've been on it. Hinge, I've been on it. Bramble, I've been on it. Tinder, I was on it. Plenty of Fish, I was on it. Which other one? Which other one did I was on? Christian Mingle. Christian Mingle is another one. I need to write a book about Christian Mingle. It's not everybody who is on Christian Mingle who's a Christian. People have understood that a lot of women, when you say you're a Christian, they'll jump on you, they'll love you. So they use that. Okay. So it's not everybody there who is a Christian. So I've been on it at a lot of them. But the ones I've mentioned, they're the ones I've used. And I met my man on Match.com. Yes, I did. I met him on Match.com. And the way I vet for men on an app, all those things I've talked about. Their profile, is it very clear? Their pictures. What do they do? I go for men with dirty jobs. That was my approach. The job is dirty. Yeah. Yes. That worked for me. A man who works, I don't want men who work in an office. I want men who do dirty jobs. It worked for me. And I tell you, it's one of the best approach I've used, and it worked. And all the dates I went to, I was meeting the good man. All these guys who do dirty work, engineers, they're always like covered in grease. Their nails are like, gross. I remember there's the time when we went shopping with uncle, and then we bought, I think we bought a tray in John Lewis, and I did a video. Someone picked on his nails. I said, auntie, his nails, they're dirty. That was true. Because he's a mechanic, so he's a mechanical engineer, so his nails were covered and with the grease and things. I said, yes, that's true. It worked for me. It worked well. All those ones who come polished, it was not for me. And it worked well. So if you want to use that strategy, use it. And I'm telling you, you'll win. You'll win. Go for the ones who wear all these work suits and they're out there working. Yeah. Yeah. You thank me later. You thank me later, guys. I think I've done the 26 minutes. That's right. That's okay. There's no question here. Okay, that's fine. There's no questions. So if you have any more questions, I'll answer them. Someone else was asking me which apps should I go to. Those are the apps I've just mentioned at the end of this video. So guys, thank you so much for joining this live. I'm going for a walk. Uncle has been waiting for me since morning to go for this walk, so it's time for me to go and just have some fresh air. Thanks for joining the live. I love you. Take care. Bye.